Beauties, we got another piece of mail, and I hope you guys know what it is. Of course, it's pins. So I bought these off of a Facebook group, and they are ones I have been searching for a while now. And this girl had them pretty cheap, so I was like, must get. The first one is part of the the popsicle collection, which is the Lilo popsicle. I've been wanting that one for a while. I've been really keeping my eye on it. And then when I first started actually collecting pins in like Hot Topic and like luggage found pins, this was like the first collection I actually started grabbing from, and it was like these little milk cartons, and I didn't get Stitch. I got Winnie the Pooh, which I later on traded Winnie the Pooh for something else, and I finally got my hands on a Stitch one. I'm so excited. It feels like a full circle moment for me, to be honest, but I finally got the Stitch milk carton. And then I saw this one and I was just like, I have to get this one. Like, it speaks me. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge lover of sushi, and I have the Fab 5, which if you don't know what Fab 5 means, that is Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Pluto, and they're considered the Fab 5, or actually, they would be considered Fab 6 with Pluto, but Fab 5 without Pluto. But I have the sushi set of the Fab 6. So it's only custom. I get Stitch eating a sushi. It was only fair. So he is eating, it looks like he's eating like a salmon roll or a tuna roll to me. Personally, the Fab 6 sushi ones were like my favorite ones that I've gotten of like Mickey and Minnie. Like, I don't collect a lot of Mickey and Minnie, to be honest with you guys. So having like the sushi ones be part of my favorite is like rare for me. And then last but not least, I've been seeing this like these online, and I finally grabbed me one. I'm making sure that this is part of the pin and not get damaged, and it is part of the pin. So okay, it had me worried there for a minute. We got the Stitch. He's got a little popsicle on the side of him. It matches like all the other like little detailing of the flowers, and he's super cute. So that's the 4 I got. Of course, you guys know I will be coming at you with more pins as I get them. Right now I'm just focusing on paying bills and trying to get my hospital bills taken care of. As you guys know, I had my tonsils removed back in February, so I'm trying to pay off that hospital bill, which isn't as much as I thought it was going to be, but it's quite a bit. And then I actually was in the hospital Monday, the 17th of March, due to complications of the Manjaro shot. So I'm probably going to have to pay that bill. So don't know how much of the pins I'll be buying. I know I set up a payment plan for the hospital bill for my tonsils. And so it depends on how much the other hospital bill is going to be, because it was in the ER. So, but yeah, I will try to bring you guys more pins. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my TikTok. I have been slacking on my ears and my unboxings, and I'm so sorry, you guys. All of February, I was in recovery, and I was just trying to take time for me to rest and recover. Now I'm back, and it has been a weekend. When I tell you guys, I started that Manjaro shot because my doctor wants to put me on it to help me lose a little bit of weight, which I was already on a diet, so it's just going to help me lose a little bit more. So the last pair of ears you guys saw were these cute little gingerbread ears of Minnie and Mickey. They're so stinking cute. I did take the tag off because you guys know I prefer the tag off. But I did receive 2 other pairs while that was going on. The first pair, super cute. Let me find the back. There we go. Are these sugar cookie Mickey ones. They're more for Christmas, and so are these. But whenever it's Christmas time, and these are kind of huge on me, and they're a little bit floppy, you know. But these would be great for like the kids, or for it would be great for Trey as well because they don't have a bow on it. And so he can wear those if we go to the park during Christmas time. These have a bow in it and they're a little bit less dainty, so they're not these pair are not as girlish as these. So maybe like his sister can wear these, he can wear these, I can wear the other, collection. But this next pair I had to get. They just came out in the parks. And when I got it, I was so obsessed. They're a little bit pricey and they came all the way from the Shanghai resorts. Oh, look how cute they are. Oh, it's like they were made for my head. Look how stinking cute they are. So they have the Hawaiian flower. I don't know what the name is. I'm just going to say Hawaiian flower. So please don't come for me in the comments. Got a bunch of stitches with different like facial features, tongue out. And then in the middle is an enamel pen, it looks like, of Stitch. Like, listen to this. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me take my microphone off. Listen. How crazy is that? But these were very expensive because they came all the way from Shanghai. They were like $40, but they were just released and they're not, and I don't think they were in the US parks yet when I had ordered them, because I ordered these way back in January. And it took forever for them to get here because I had ordered them on eBay for pre-order. So it took a while for these to get here, and I got them before I either got them before or right as they were releasing in the States. So I'm not 100% sure, but these came from Shanghai's Disney, so that's why they also were expensive, because they were having to go through those tariffs and all the other stuff, that's been going on. So yeah, so that is an update on my ears. I will be putting these to my ear wall for them to hang as display until I go on my next Disney trip. And yeah, that may be sooner than y'all think. So stay tuned. Bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to another pin unboxing. I tried my hand this week at Whatnot, and that is just as bad as eBay, if not more. Not talking more about less of getting fakes, more or less talking about the addiction to shopping. Honestly, it fulfilled like some sort of thing. I don't know. It just really like made me happy to open these. So we're gonna open these up. Okay, so the first one I got was from one seller. Him and his wife went live, and this one was a little bit more expensive. So, but I feel like it's worth it because I know it's real, because they did say they were authentic. So that makes me feel a little bit better about the situation. There we go. So, this one, it came with 2 stickers. I got a Cheshire Cat Munchling and a Donald Duck, which are so cute. I may re-gift the Donald Duck because I personally am not a Donald Duck person, but I thought that was cute. And then here is our Stitch pin. It came on a little card, and I'm going to remove it. As you can see, oof, perfect. It's got the backing. Oh, how adorable is that? It looks phenomenal, so I know it's not a fake. It's got that weight to it like the pen should. Doesn't have a plastically, it has a metal sounding, which is a good sign. Now these were from another seller. She had hers for like the bid started at $5. So let's read the note. All it says is live stream, $5 start, pen of your choice, great for trading, for collecting. And I got 2 of them, both priced at like 6 something. So, not too bad. And this one came from a lady. She had like 3 huge boards, but you know, I just really wanted certain ones. I've been trying to add to my Disney princess shoe collection, and so when I saw these, I knew I had to add to the collection. So these are not as weighty as the others, but I believe these are, I don't see any mishaps on the, usually you can tell if it's fake, there's some mishaps on it, but it looks good to me. The backing looks good. It is a little bit less weighty than the others, but I know like recently they've been getting a lot less weighty, but it's still good quality. Does got a hint of a plasticky sound, but she says she doesn't know if these are authentic or not. She gets them in from somebody and then she sells them, so she's not for sure. But I'm collecting these particularly for my collection, so I don't care if they're not real, especially for $5. That's not a bad deal at all. And then I've also got the tennis shoe Aurora. I have the Bell one that I got from a blind bag that was fake. So I can always compare if you guys want me to. But then I have also the Aurora shoe and the Ariel high heel now. So those were my 3 that I got in this Whatnot unboxing. So I'm super excited to get some more because Whatnot has some really good deals, some really good lives. Y'all guys got to go check out Whatnot. If y'all are sleeping on Whatnot, I've been sleeping on Whatnot. So I know you guys probably have been. And maybe you need to go find some good stuff. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, welcome back to my TikTok. Little update before I open this package. My recovery is going pretty well. My jaw is still hurting. As you can tell, I've actually regained my voice back, but I am still like not opening my mouth as much because of my jaw hurting. It's still a lot right in here and down into here. My throat still hurts, and like it hurts when I swallow, when I sneeze, when I cough. Very painful. So please just keep praying for me, or sending good vibes my way. I thought I'd open a package for you guys today. I'm actually really excited about this. And as you guys know, that helped a little bit. Hold on, sorry. As you guys know, I did a lot of online shopping when I was in my recovery, and this just happens to be one of those things that I online shopped. I did a lot of online shopping during my recovery, especially when I was out of work and like in between the times I was sleeping or times I was taking my medicine or eating. Mostly when I was eating. While I was eating, I was scrolling through and ordering things. This was one of them. This is new. And I've been seeing it all over TikTok. This is the Stitch Easter blanket. And it looks like they tore out the price. But this is what it looks like. So I'm really excited about this because I've already put up my Valentine's decoration and I started putting on my Easter decorations. I have to get my Valentine blanket off my bed so I can substitute it for this one. But I'm really excited about this because this is one I have been searching for a while. So there's that one. And then this one is one I got in the mail as well. if I can just figure out how to open it. Let's see. This one I got off of eBay. I think you can only get this in the Disneyland in Shanghai. If anybody knows me, I am obsessed with Mickey ears. As you can tell by my wall, I'm obsessed with Mickey ears. Don't come for me, but yes, I do like to cut these tags off. But as you can see, it says Disney Parks. It's got the Canada on it. And I did just take off the tag, which says Disney Shanghai Resort. And on the back, it says how much it processes for, which it was 120 yen, I believe, which was like, I don't know. But very cute. They sit pretty comfortably. They do sit on my glasses a little bit, but if I'm sitting right there, they're still pretty good. Yeah, they are great Christmas ears. And y'all see why? Like, everybody says to tuck it right here. I guess I can do that, but I've always just cut them, especially because all my ears are for me and my kiddos, so I like to cut them. But I guess you can tuck it back, but I don't like to. I like to cut them off, but they're pretty cute. I like them. Sorry, I know I'm not really energetic, and I'm trying to be. It's just it's time for some pain medication. I'm taking children's ibuprofen to kind of help with that. They also prescribed me some other medication, but I'm probably going to, I'm weaning myself off of it so I can try to just rely on the ibuprofen. But I mean, I'm gonna use it as I need to, just as I need to. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this small little unboxing. Again, please pray for me. I don't know if you guys can tell from my other videos, but like, it's gotten pretty swollen. But I mean, just keep praying for me and sending vibes my way. I do feel a lot better than I did on day 1 and day 2, and day 3 and day 3 through 5 was pretty rough. But I'm slowly getting better. I'm slowly able to open my mouth a little bit more when talking. Or like sudden jerks, like when I'm doing like this motion, it does hurt. It hurts like right in here. And I don't know how long I'll have in my recovery. It's already been, Wednesday will be 3 weeks. But she did say the older you are, the harder it is. And I heal pretty slowly actually, which is weird. I'm a slow healer, and I also don't do well with pain, so even like the slightest bit of pain hurts. So yeah, just keep on praying for me, sending good vibes my way, and I hope to be back to 100 real soon. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.